And now it's time for the most entertaining, unpredictable prediction show on the face of the earth. It's NFL Weekly Predictions, starring Jason Powers, Jay Sizzle, and Steve Champagne. And now to your predictions.
Hey.
Heidi ho.
Howdy, hey.
I have one word for you.
Oh, what's that?
Playoffs.
Playoffs.
They're finally. We're talking about playoffs.
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 Playoffs. That's interesting. The first team we're going to talk about. But that's okay. Love that jersey you were talking about a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yes. That's,
Show it
I
off,
was
man.
noticing
the,
that,
George
Jason.
Kittle jersey there.
I like it with the little.
Got a little sizzle to it.
I was
Does.
thinking
That's
confetti,
what
but
it is.
A little
It's
sizzle
got
there.
some sizzle and a little bit of stank.
Little sizzle.
I like that one.
I
I,
got
like
it.
that one better than the red one.
All right. Well, before we get
do
on
too.
and do our predictions, we should tell everybody how we did last week and our end close for the season. So, Sizzle, why don't you tell everybody about that?
Well, it's like this, guys. All right. So we have our totals are Jason is 14-2. Steve.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's the best of the year, by the way.
Yeah, Sizzle went 13-2 a few weeks back.
All right, but the 14-2 is the best week. I did a 3-week. I think I did. Did I do a 3-week?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, you did.
I did a 3-week. I
You
don't know.
did.
This
You had a 3
clown.
I
loss.
might have done it too, but I think it was just a 3
All right. And Steve, you and I are both tied at 12-4.
for last week.
Yes.
Yeah, I picked some
what's
wild picks. I had
So
wild picks, though.
overall, guys, Jason, you are 160, 77 and 1. Steve is 162, 75 and 1, and I am tied with Jason at 160, 77 and 1.
Right.
13 games left.
Now, I would have demolished had I not picked crazy games. You got to admit, picking Chicago over Green Bay was crazy, but I had to do it.
It really was. Why?
Okay.
What was your logic there?
I just thought that somehow, some way, they would just rule up some miracle. Not that I had,
It's that in division 2-game thing.
not
isn't
that
it?
I saw, and I also picked.
God, they rolled the Bears over too.
And they did. They rolled the
made
Bears
them
right
their
over.
bitch.
But I also picked
Sad.
the Dolphins
Yeah.
to roll over the Bills because I didn't think the Bills needed or cared to win, and the Dolphins were in full desperation mode. I figured they'd pull the upset off. I also picked a bunch of other crazy games. I picked the Dallas Cowboys. That was a mistake, But hey, it's the
He
Cowboys.
said it.
It's the Cowboys. What can you say? America's team.
That's right. They all, and it was close too. They made it. They
America's
made it
team.
interesting.
I think. Yeah.
And
Well,
of
that's
course,
why he says they're the TMC.
the TMZ of the NFL, because at the end of the game they're going to win or lose.
Was
in
that-
spectacular fashion?
Was it not
Yeah, of
was
course.
it not?
Typical Dallas Cowboys game.
interception with a minute or something left?
Yeah.
Then all the Giants have to do is do a couple running plays. The guy fumbles.
That was not the most disgusting thing of the week, though. I must say.
Oh yeah,
It
I know
was
what you were
not.
going to say about that.
It was up there.
Go ahead, tell us.
Oh, the most disgusting thing of the week?
Right.
I'm not even a fan of this team, but it made me throw up in my mouth a little bit. I was so angry, I was literally in my living room jumping up and down and stomping on the ground. I wanted to reach my hands out and wring the Dolphins coaching staff neck. Because the head coach had the audacity, the absolute gall to sit there in post-game press conference after they shot themselves in the foot and failed miserably on a grand national stage and missed the playoffs. And he had the nerve to look the media in the eye, the assembled media, and he put his hands up and said, "I don't know what happened. We should have made the playoffs." You don't know what happened. You don't know what happened. So they took a guy who was playing at an all-pro level, the best of his career, who had won 4 straight games leading that team as quarterback, and just blew out the opponent 40-0. Hand him the clipboard, tell him to take a seat. And you've got the nerve to tell people, "I don't know what happened." Either he really is that clueless and he should be fired, or he's just a liar. He has to know. He has to know, Steve. That was disgusting. I feel bad for the Dolphins fans.
Going over the
Dolphins
top.
fans, you deserved better.
You're going over the
did.
top. He's going over the top with this. This is going over the top. Flores being fired. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. But we do have a playoff game to talk about. Our first game is what? Sizzle.
That would be the Bills and the Colts.
Right, Saturday.
The Bills are favored at 6.5.
Why wouldn't they be?
That would be Saturday at 1 p.m.
You know why, right?
Why?
Because nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills, man. I've got to admit, I told you preseason that they were going to be good. And I've been saying it all along. I've been mentioning it every other week. Almost like clockwork. I've been reminding everybody that the Bills are good. They're jack good. And I've watched as they've just gotten better and better as the seasons roll along. They are one of the only two teams in the NFL that has a shot at legitimately knocking off the Chiefs and getting the title. I mean, even their second stringers went out and decimated. They were blowing doors down. They're fantastic right now. They are rolling. What? Rolling.
Okay, rolling. The Bill. Well, obviously you're picking the Bills to beat the Colts.
Obviously, I'm picking the Bills. And Steve, I'm putting you on the spot a little bit. Not really, because I already gave you warning about this, because I'm going to want to score from you. But I'm going to say Bills 31, Colts 23. I like the Colts. I respect the Colts. They're a good football team. Go Colts! And they have no shot. Bills are going to beat them up.
Well, I'm not really good at predicting scores, especially in playoffs.
Oh, you're going to give it a shot anyway, just for fun.
But I will tell you this. Okay, and I guess we're going to wrap this up, in a few clips with the last game of the week we're going to predict. We know that teams are going to get upset this week. The favorites this week are the Bills, the Seahawks, the Bucks, the Titans. The Bucks, the Ravens, the Saints, and the Steelers. Two of the favorites are going to lose, and that's what's shocking here is two of them are going to lose. I don't think.
Odds are you're right.
Two of them are going to lose.
Which two is the question?
Which two is going to lose? And the Bills ain't one of them. Okay, the Buffalo Bills is not one of them, and it's not because, like you said, the Colts stink.
No, not at all. Look, I'm not trying to diss the Colts, and if you're a fan of the Colts, you guys are going somewhere, and your team definitely worked out better than I thought it would. Rivers had a fine year. Mm-hmm. There's a lot to like about the Colts.
Yeah.
They're just not as good.
Enjoy your season, Indianapolis Colts fan, because if you don't sign Phillip Rivers, I'm going to go on record by saying next year you're going to have a quarterback that you will not like, and I know exactly who that is.
So if they don't re-sign Rivers, you'll be the one jumping up and down in your living room. What did you do?
No, they're going to do what they think is logical, and that is sign Carson Wentz. Because the Eagles want to get rid of him.
Oh, you're serious?
Yes. Eagles.
They're not going to pay that kind of money?
Yeah, well, they got to pay some money. They paid Phillip Rivers a lot of money.
They didn't pay him in Wentz.
That's true. They didn't. Maybe
it wasn't even close.
Maybe they can talk him into restructuring his contract.
I think Rivers, with his experience, his lengthy resume, signed it. What, half of what Wentz is?
I don't know. If I was Phillip Rivers, I'd say one more. I'd go one more. If I was Phillip Rivers, would you not play? It doesn't look like he's.
I don't think the Eagles have a choice. I think they're stuck with him at least through this year. Then they can get rid of him the next year, and it won't take quite as much of a hit on their salary.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if I'm Phillip Rivers, if I'm Phillip Rivers, and especially if he's not hurt, and he isn't,
he should come back. If he's got any sense, he'll resign.
I would go another 1-year deal.
Yeah.
I would talk to him and say, look, I'll do another year, one more. Let's go one more time.
Why the hell not?
Because he's not that bad. And
he didn't get beat up this year. They protected him pretty well. He didn't take many
one of the best offensive lines in
the game. That's right.
And they got a pretty good defense. And the thing is,
they do.
is Josh Allen, he shined obviously against the Dolphin defense, which has been harassing people all season. Mm-hmm. Will he be able to survive this Colts defense? I think he can. You got the score 31-23. You're forcing me to predict the score. I'm not really into that, but I'm going to go 30-24.
Okay, so very close. All right. And Sizzle, let's hear what Sizzle has to say about this game.
Well,
give us more than I'm picking this because I have a feeling. Let's go. Give us something.
I can't give you anything other than I'm picking the Bills, guys. I'm riding with you.
Riding with the Bills.
Right. Okay. I'm riding with the Bills. You want me to give you one little thing? I'm going to say something to our fans out there that you guys completely just did not do.
All right.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Hey, Happy New Year. Couldn't possibly be as bad
Happy
as last
New
year.
I don't know what a start.
Sizzle, you got a score for us just for fun?
I don't know.
No.
I'm not good
No
at
score.
that stuff.
No score from Sizzle.
Okay, no score from Sizzle.
Bills, Colts. We got other games to preview. We hope you like them. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video because we are the most entertaining prediction show.
It would not hurt my feelings if people liked and subscribed to our channel.
That wouldn't hurt mine either.
It would not fill me with duplicitous rage.
Yeah, you got to remember, we're trying to do this thing. And next year, we have so many cool things.
We've already got a lot planned. We were talking about that before the pre-show.
And if you're a subscriber, it's going to pay off for you. If you're just a watcher, it's different. So subscribers are going to get benefits next
Yeah.
year. And that's really what's
we got
the
lots
cool
of
part.
surprises up our
And we're going to
sleeve for
unveil
next
them
year.
over the next few weeks, actually. We hope to, at least anyways. So in the meantime, we'll be right back with our next game on NFL Weekly Predictions, TCS Sports Smile.